By now, you've probably heard about the controversy surrounding cis actors cast in transgender roles. It happened most recently when Matt Bomer was cast as a trans sex worker in the upcoming indie drama Anything. For starters, a cis or cisgender person is someone whose gender identity matches the biological sex they were assigned at birth. So for example, Jared Leto is a cis man, but Rayon, the character he played in Dallas Buyers Club, is a transgender woman. There have been a few groundbreaking exceptions in recent years, like Maya Taylor and KITANA Kiki Rodriguez in Tangerine, and Laverne Cox on Orange is the New Black. But the majority of trans characters across Hollywood history have been played by cis actors. And that's a problem for a few reasons.
You heard my wish, Gerda. When no one else could hear me, you did.
Many of the most well-known trans characters from movie and TV history were trans women portrayed by cis men. Now, some of these performances are great, while others are inaccurate or offensive stereotypes of trans identity. But despite the quality of a performance, or the quality of the writing behind a character, when a cis man plays a trans woman, it perpetuates a dangerous belief that can lead to violence and discrimination against the trans community in real life. The mere image of a cis man playing a trans woman sends a very clear message to an audience that trans women are not real women, which obviously isn't true. But when you see David Duchovny in lipstick and a pencil skirt on Twin Peaks, or when you see Tom Wilkinson in a dress in Normal, or John Cameron Mitchell wearing a blonde wig as Hedwig, it suggests that a trans woman is just a man in dress-up, an idea that has led to the rising hate crimes and murder rates of trans women and trans women of color. When Eddie Redmayne stepped off the set of The Danish Girl, he returned to his life as a cis man. But when trans actresses like Alexandra Billings, Angelica Ross, or Trace Lysette finish playing their characters, they're still women. Beyond the dangerous implications of this casting trend, casting cis actors in trans roles also strips trans actors of opportunities.
It's not something you can change. I mean, it's me. It's how I feel.
It's slightly preferable for a cis woman to play a trans woman character on screen, because at least a woman is playing a woman. But that doesn't change the fact that trans actors missed out on opportunities to play these characters. Alexandra Billings, best known for her character Davina in Amazon's Transparent, was originally cast in the 2005 indie drama Transamerica. But 24 hours after she landed the role, the film's producer rescinded the offer, telling Billings that she wasn't a big enough name to get the movie funded. And then Felicity Huffman got the role, earning a Golden Globe Award and an Oscar nomination for her performance. Billings and many other trans actors have lost out on opportunities to depict trans lives with authenticity. Experience, Billings said, is the one thing that trans actors can bring to trans roles that cis actors can't. But the absence of trans actors on screen across Hollywood history has also contributed to the erasure of trans people.
I mean, I've always felt really uncomfortable in this body. So I've decided to transition. I'm changing myself from female to male.
Trans men and trans masculine characters have rarely been depicted on screen, and when they have been, you can bet a cis woman got the role. This casting trend doesn't have the same dangerous implications as cis men in trans female roles, but it erases actual trans men from pop culture and reduces their identities to stereotypes. Many of these roles suggest that trans men are just butch women with silly fake beards or baggy jeans, like Tatiana Maslany on Orphan Black. And anyone who saw Daniela C's Max in the L Word could walk away with the impression that being a trans man means being hyper-aggressive, angry, and insensitive. But there are plenty of talented trans actors working today who are able to be cast in these roles and help change the way trans identity is shown on screen. The argument isn't necessarily that cis people should never be cast in trans roles, but that trans actors are given equal opportunities to do so first. Then, audiences can begin to see trans people for who they really are.
Please give transgender talent a chance. Give them audition. Give them their story. Do that. I would not be unhappy were I the last cisgender male to play a female transgender on television.
Thanks for watching. For more about the history of trans visibility in Hollywood, check out our other video featuring 9 transgender actors. Be sure to subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and for more movie and TV news, head to ScreenCrush.com.